Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Mrs. Shazia Malik, Assistant Professor of English Department, Government Girls Degree College, Quetta. Dear students, today I am here to deliver my second lecture to the students of English Department third semester. Your subject is Introduction to English Literature, and today's topic is an ode on solitude. Okay, dear students, as I always say in my lecture, first of all, you should be aware of the definition of everything that we are doing. So now as today it is an ode, so first of all, the definition of ode. Now what is an ode? Ode is a lyric poem, typically in the form of an address to a particular subject. So you can simply call it as an address to something or to someone. It is a poem originally meant to be sung. So this is the definition of an ode. Okay, students, now something about the poet. Alexander Pope is the poet. Now, Alexander Pope is regarded as one of the greatest English poet of the early 18th century. He is best known for his satirical poetry. He was born in London on 21st May 1688 and died on 30th May 1744. Okay, students, over here, as I said, that he is well known or he is best known for his satirical poetry. It means that this person, Alexander Pope, he pointed out some different things or the main points that we people are having or the problems that we are facing in our life. So he used to criticize them and he used to give us a proper lesson regarding that thing. Okay, come towards the poem. First stanza. Happy the man whose wish and care a few paternal acres bound, content to breathe his native air in his own ground. Okay, students, this is the first stanza. Now, as in the previous lecture, I told you that always when you are just explaining the stanza of any poem, you have to explain it with reference to the context. So reference, as I've told you before, name of the poem plus name of the poet. So over here, what will be the reference of this poem? These lines have been taken from the poem Ode on Solitude, written by Alexander Pope. Okay, now coming towards the context. Now in these lines, the poet expresses the importance of happiness and eternal satisfaction, which is in fact a great blessing. Okay, now explanation of stanza 1. Now in this stanza, the poet describes the happiness and life of an ideal person. This happy person is having few acres of land that he has received from his father, that is from his paternal inheritance. Now this person, he is in fact a satisfied person or he's feeling very comfortable. The person is totally satisfied and he lives and works there very comfortably as he is having each and every requirement and facility, you can say, on his land. So this land is completely his property. He lives there freely according to his own will. So nobody can disturb him at all and he enjoys his or her life happily. Okay, the second stanza. Whose herds of milk, whose fields with bread, whose flocks supply him with attire, whose trees in summer yield him shade, in winter fire. Now girls, the reference of the complete poem, as I told you before, it is the same. Context, they are different that you have to write off each and every stanza, a brief description. Now in this stanza, the benefits of the land that one inherits are explained and the person enjoys a very happy and blissful life. Explanation. Now in this stanza, the poet explains about some of the basic needs of a person. As you all know, we all human beings are having some needs that we call it as the main needs or the basic needs. Now this person who is having this property, the land that he has inherited, it is just like a farm that provides him with everything, every facility he gets over here. He's having a number of herds and they just provide him milk and bread. So these things are available there. Even he gets the clothes from his flock, that is the wool. The trees in summer provide him shade, and in winter, the wood of these trees is used to burn fire. So it means that in both the season, that is the summer and the winter, this person enjoys his life. When it is summer, he enjoys the cool shade of the trees, and when it is winter, so he feels warm by burning the wood of the trees. Stanza third. Blessed who can unconcernedly find hours, days, and years slide soft away. In health of body, peace of mind, quiet by day. Okay, context. In this stanza, the poet describes the life of a happy person, having an everlasting peace and health. Explanation. The poet explains the life of a happy person as there is no disturbance in his life. So when a person is having no disturbance in their life, so that person, you can say that he is a very, very carefree person and he enjoys his life a lot. Now, the how is time passes over there. His hours, days, and years, they are spent happily and he enjoys a lot his blessed life. By blessed life, I mean that he is having each and everything that the person needs in their life. Now, moreover, he remains a healthy person, having no worries at all. Now, for example, if a person is having very no worries, no tension, no anxieties, that person he enjoys a very healthy life. Now, his days are spent quietly as he is having peace of mind, and peace of mind, it is the main thing that we people should be having in our mind. So we feel a lot of relaxation by having the peace of mind. Okay, stanza 4. Sound sleep by night, study at ease, together mixed, sweet recreation, and innocence which most does please with meditation. Context. In this stanza, the poet describes the possessions of a happy man as he enjoys a peaceful and a very satisfactory life. Explanation. According to the poet, a happy person has all the basic needs. It means that he never cares that he is not having, or he never is worried about this thing that he has to beg for certain needs from the other people. This person is having everything in his life. He has no worries and anxieties in his life. So this is the reason that he enjoys a sound sleep at night. Now, sound sleep, when a person enjoys, when that person is fully relaxed, and again that person is not having any tension, no anxieties at all, so the person he enjoys a sound sleep at night. Now he is having a relaxed life and his time passes smoothly and in an effective manner. Now, this person is engaged easily in his meditation also. That is, he is having a lot of time to sit in solitude and to meditate. So, as he is a relaxed person, having each and everything, every basic need, all the comforts and the facilities, so he's having or enjoying a peaceful life. So, that's why he can even give time for his prayers, for his meditation also. So, he can sit in solitude and he can meditate. Stanza 5. Thus let me live unseen, unknown. Thus unlamented let me die. Steal from the world and not a stone. Tell I lie. Context. Now last in this last stanza of the poem, the poet wishes to have a life unlimited and his last place should be hidden. Explanation. In this stanza, the poet wishes for an unseen and unknown life. Now, what he means by this unseen and unknown life? It means that this person, he does not want this thing that although he is such a famous poet, all the people should be appreciating him all the time and he should be having a very, very good reputation. But this person he's a very simple person. Alexander Pope, a very simple life he was leading. So now again he is talking about that person also mentioned in this poem, that this person he wants to have an unseen and unknown life. He wants to live completely in solitude. So he says that when finally he will leave this world, he does not want others to lament his death. So like most of the people, what happens that when anyone dies over there, the people, they just gather around them and they are crying and they are mourning their death. But this happy person, this relaxed person who is leading such a happy life, he does not want this thing that when he will die, the people should be lamenting or mourning his death. He wants no one to cry after him. Even he wishes that people should not be aware of his death. Now, see, a very important point this is. This shows also the different kind of nature that this person is having, as he does not want this thing that the people, they should at once gather around his home, or they should come inside his home, and again they should be aware of this thing that he has died, and they should be sitting over there and crying and mourning over there. He says that after his death, he does not want to have a sign or mark placed on his grave, as he wishes that no one should know about his grave. So it means finally that in his worldly life, when he was alive, he wanted to have a life of solitude. Plus, when he is going to die, he says that he wishes for such a life that it should be full of peace and no one should know that where he is buried over there or where he is lying in the graveyard. Okay, thank you, girls. I hope all of you have understood it clearly. So, if you have any questions, you can ask again in the group. Any discussion you want to do, so you are allowed to do it. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.